Hey peeps, how's it going? It's your boy Shades. It has been a hot minute. I also apologize, my cat is currently, this is my cat. She's my cat, my little cat.
I love you, cat. You are Christmas Satan.
I was going to do a Shady Lucart Direct, and I didn't really have the time. I've been running around like a headless chook trying to get a lot of stuff done. Particularly, we're doing Slime Girl Smoothies DLC. I'm working on the Marble Maid sequel, Shady Lucart testing. I've just finished writing the entire script for Under the Hood, and I've also been helping other people publish their games as well as working on my own videos. And it's been a hell of a ride this year. It's been fucking crazy. I've also been doing some other videos for friends and stuff too, so we've been working really hard. I just want to say thank you for supporting us, and you know, everybody on Patreon, in our Discord server, the community. You're the reason why Shady Lucart is where it is, because we wouldn't be able to make this game or have gotten this far without you guys. So thank you so much, and to you, the players. So let's talk the update. It's a pretty big update. First of all, the cat's not going to be in it. What are you doing? I want to stress that this update is kind of like the next phase. Not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe phase, but the next phase in Shady Lucart's development. Because what's going to happen eventually is that Shady Lucart will have to end at some point. So we're entering the next phase, which is working on the battle and multiplayer. What we're announcing today is that battle mode has finally been added in some form or fashion. We've redone a lot of the menus, so now when you go onto the actual game itself and you can hit up the races and go to free race, you can see that there is versus CPU and versus player. You can still play, obviously, with your friends. We haven't looked at online stuff yet. It's something that's really huge and something that's like, it's a big hill to climb. But for now, we've implemented the first mode that I wanted to do. I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes. They're over here on the TV. The first mode that we implemented is called Mo Money. Mo Money. So what it is whoever is holding the most coins at the end of the match is the winner. It's still, I think it's at the 90% in terms of quality. I think there could be a couple bits of tweaking. We've tried our best to get as many people to test it as we possibly can, but obviously because it's a busy season, it's very difficult. So feedback is much appreciated. Obviously very, very nice and kind feedback. Please be gentle. So this is the first time the CPU will actually battle against you, and depending on obviously the range and the weapons, and you can bank coins. And the arena that we've put in there is called the Laundromat, which is based upon a game that I had to show up a while ago called Dirty Laundry, starring Carrot Cake. We hope that you enjoy what is the first part of the battle mode experience, because there are a couple more modes that we're going to be implementing as 2023 goes on. I had to think about the year for a second. I had to think about the year. I'm really tired. Just as a warning, I was stress eating last night. I haven't done that in a long time, and I accidentally ate a whole tub of ice cream, and considering the amount of weight I lost, I really don't want to put on any more weight. Weenie, stop making fun of me. Also, with the arena mode comes a new item called the D-Coin. D-Coin was coined up by Ced. It's basically a fake coin that will spin the opposite way. So if you pick this up, it acts as like, you know, a panty peel out. When you pick it up, it will punish you and you will drop your coins. And that's kind of what we were sort of aiming for with a sort of fake item box, if you will. The next thing we've implemented is a new cart called Tekkit Cart. Neversoft was one of the Patreons who was able to pledge for the Tekkit Cart. And it's an awesome little cart. I really like the design. And there is also an accessory. We have renamed the hats as accessories now. The hat system has just kind of evolved, because sometimes they're not even hats, they're more accessories, like a little pin or something like that. And it's not going to get any more crazy than what it is, but particularly with the item that we wanted to implement into the game, it is more about honoring the original source material content. And one of the things that I particularly liked was when we did the Honey Select review and I made the character Sterlina with the giant drill tits, and we wanted to put that in the game, and originally they were going to be horns.
Made a girl who may actually be scarier than Beast from the East, Sterlina. A girl who is all drills, and not just the metallic kind. She drills into your soul with those eyes.
I really wanted to push for the fact that they weren't going to be horns and they were going to be body part sort of things. So we kind of decided on that it was going to be changed into an accessory. So this doesn't mean that there's going to be like more accessories down the line. Like, we've pretty much finished planning all that stuff, which I will talk about later in this video. One of the biggest things that we've added is you. And you're probably thinking, what? Are you talking to me? You is a special slot in the game. Originally what we wanted to do is we wanted to add a character creator. We never really hit that goal on Patreon, and I don't think we ever really will, because it is a lot of money to sort of make it happen. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to give the player a personal experience if they don't necessarily want to play like a weird raccoon or some dude who's wearing shades, you know. So this is from the first person perspective. We managed to get Sylvie and Detour's voice actors in such a busy time at Christmas to actually voice the intro and outro storyline, so they both talk to you at the start and the end of this story. So this is a very unique story where they invite you, the player, and you will actually play a particularly good part in the game that we're working on, Under the Hood, because it's from your perspective. So I would say definitely when Under the Hood comes out next year, definitely play it to get more of an idea, because you as a character, not just the POV you, but you are kind of like a bigger cog in this sort of wheel. We wanted to make it feel extra special, so everything is sort of customized through your eyes. Well, now that we've got the you slot, obviously we can't do character creator, but we did, over the last couple of years, we had a tier where people could make their own skins. And these skins were going to be originally attached to other characters, but we thought that some of these skins don't necessarily match up with some of them, and we wanted them to have their own slot. The first one we're introducing is Pix, who did the art for Slime Girl Smoothies. She bought one of the slots, and it's just an adorable little OC. You'll love this OC. Nikki by Goom is an absolute awesome OC, and I really think that you'll like this character. It's a very different type of character. I do believe that they won it in an auction for a charity live stream we did over a year ago. So it's been nice to finally implement these sort of things, and they all have their own unlockable CGs. We added in a new skin for Shadette, and the new skin is called Minty Boots. I really like this one because I think it also solidifies what Shady Corner is all about. The little memes and the little jokes and little gags and the little inside stuff. So this to me is something that it's one of the first skins I've always wanted to put in. When we started looking at skins, I really wanted this one to be in.
Legal! Send the cops home! She's legal!
Okay, we're going to take Minty Boots here for a spin.
She looks like a Minty Boots. Also the returning events from 2020 and 2021, so you can get all the items that you missed, such as the Christmas hat, the sleigh, the pudding, Sylvie and Detour's costumes, and so much more stuff. So they'll be running for a certain amount of time, along with Xmas 2022, which some of these items that you will be able to get a hold of will be in this event. This event is slightly different than the last two events that we've done. So originally what we had was that you had to go around the track and collect all the presents, and there was like 20 presents. What we've done is we've kind of met in the middle, because I really liked the Slime Girl Smoothies taking the drinks, the ingredients to the drink bay, the bars, and mixing them. So I thought what would be a cool idea is that you get to put the Christmas presents under the tree. So if you drive around and if you get one of each present, basically you can then put them under the tree, and then that banks one. It's a fun event. I think it's a fun little cute event. Also, let's see, I'm reading on the screen, there's new museum editions, obviously for you Patreons who got statues and pictures, new menu changes, a new Sky Garage tune. Altered Ego just redid the theme for Sky Garage Storm, and it's fucking sick, and you should definitely go check it out. It really just changes the entire theme of the track. 2 new achievements, one being in Terry's store, which I think, again, if you are a fan of Shady Corner, you will really like this meme. Also new fan art as well, and there's also a lot of other changes that have happened underneath the bonnet. We're basically trying to get to a stage now where Shady Loot Cart, we can add content in without necessarily having to pull everything apart. Going into 2023, it's hard because I don't wanna like, I'm not this kind of person. It's not my thing. But if you ever wanted to support us, now is the time. Whether you're buying the game, sharing the game, preferably pledging to us on Patreon, because next year I would like to, and I say like to because I don't know if this will happen, but I would like to think that next year will be the year we finish Shady Loot Cart. We've got this last cup that we're working on, which will be revealing the final pit girl, more events, which is going to be crazy cool. I've got some really cool ideas. Also the revised adventure mode. The adventure mode was its own sort of beast, and then I realized, because obviously we're still not a big enough Patreon, that I had to kind of look at it from a standpoint of, I don't know if we can make Shady Loot Cart the exact vision we want to, but I can come up with a customized compromise, if you will. A lot of the time people ask, like, why are you doing these different events and why are you adding these little things? All these little pieces that we add, whether they be like the Mo Money thing or an event thing or a skin thing, they all add up to the final mode that we're going to be doing, that's just going to kind of stick everything together like glue. It'll be the extra mode that is for the player who wants to play pretty much the definitive story of what Shady Loot Cart is, because the one thing that we've not done is shown you the intro cutscene to the game itself. And there is actually an intro cutscene to Shady Loot Cart and why everybody is there from all the different universes of the Lude game series that you see all the characters from. I've written that and I've had that for a long time, and it's gonna kind of bring everything together, so it's not just Shay pulling everybody together. It's like, it's one giant story that kind of it's the final bow on the package. And I think next year, I'm very confident that we can next year finish Shady Loot Cart, or at least have Shady Loot Cart up to a really good position. I'm just like, I'm happy and I'm sad, but I'm also like excited, because then also once Shady Loot Cart is over, we can work on other things, and I'm really fucking excited about that, because you see me, I've got so many more ideas and stories and things that I want to do, and it doesn't necessarily mean that Shady Loot Cart would be over. We could do content, we could do a sequel, we could do something. I just wanted to let you guys know that this is kind of how I'm feeling in the next processes. We've still got a long way to go, and Shady Loot Cart has still got a lot to build, and we've got a lot more surprises, new characters, new tracks, some really cool guests that are going to be joining the roster, which you are not going to expect. And I've been like holding back on these for like, some of them I've been holding back for 2 years. Like the Frank one I've been holding back for a fucking long time. Also, I want to quickly say thank you to everybody who bought plushies. The plushies are currently in production. It was really cool. I got an email last week and they're currently being made. They should be here just after Christmas. I haven't got another message yet, so I'm just waiting for everything, and then once they arrive, obviously in the new year, I will be shipping them out. This was mainly meant to be a Shady Loot Cart video, but I wanted to kind of say thank you to everybody that has taken the time to support me over the past couple of years. This is now my full-time job. I didn't think that I would be doing this as a job. I'm grateful, and I'm just I didn't think I would get here, and I want to thank you peeps, and it's the greatest Christmas present I could honestly ask for, is to have another year of making games for you guys, and to also make lewd games that actually have something to them. They don't feel like they're gonna get lost in the shuffle, you know? They feel really just unique, and I'm glad that I'm able to bring my sort of creative flair to hentai games. I think it's really nice. I want to say thank you so much to everybody, and thank you so much for the support over these last few years. I'm really excited for 2023. It's gonna be fucking nuts. Again, I'm sorry I look like crap. I absolutely look like crap. I am so tired. This cat can get fucked. I'm just exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm so tired. I cannot wait to rest. Anyway, thank you so much, peeps, for all the love and support. I couldn't have done this without you, so thank you so much. And thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for myself and the team, Moligato and Ducky. And thank you for all the support. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this Shady Lewd Cart update. Bye-bye. See, that's how you do a video, fuckhead. Wait.